Read number 5. Think tribally. Every large ritual is always, on some level, about the tribe. And the very best rituals that I have ever been at are rituals in which we do something together. Large ritual is about what we do together. It is a microcosm of our social lives together. Even for those of us who are introverted and enjoy the quietude of our own company, we still share that. We are still human beings. We are still, by definition, social animals. And so it never ceases to amaze me that we gather the tribe and then we structure these rituals which isolate us. Don't isolate people during rituals if you can possibly help it. I refer to these as fun house rituals, many of them, where everybody walks through the fun house and they show you little scenarios, or somebody whispers something in your ear, or so you go past the mirror and you look fat, and you go past the mirror and you look thin. I don't know what that is, but it isn't a ritual. Ritual is what we do together. Look at the rituals of the ancestors. They had processions. They had dances. The ancients danced. They're one of the ways in which the new pagans are very different from the old pagans, and this is a place where we definitely need to rethink. The old pagans danced their prayers. When our ancestors needed rain, they went out and danced for it. When the harvest was in and the ancestors were celebrating, they danced for it. When they wanted to make the crops grow, they'd start by dancing for it out in the fields. And we need to be doing these kind of things too. Dances are great ways to get people doing things together, of course, dancing our prayers. With this read, we come to something that is really at the heart of all ritual. And that is for the need of each individual to be part of something larger than themselves. This is a universal human desire, and all of us seek it and benefit from it. Most of us walk around stuck in our own heads most of the time. I'm speaking for myself, I certainly do. I'm in here in Steve Posch's head with Steve Posch's problems, Steve Posch's presuppositions, and Steve Posch's preoccupations. And what ritual offers us, or what the game offers us, or what the concert offers us, is the oceanic experience. The ability to get out of our own heads, and out of our own problems, and out of our own presuppositions, and to touch something larger than ourselves. Another thing that good ritual does, and we'll come back to this, is communicate that sense of touching the other, of touching something else. This is where that sense of sacredness, that sense of mystery that is missing from so much pagan ritual comes from feeling that we are in communication with something else. And so, at the very basis of ritual is this fact that when we are acting collectively and I get out of my own head and my own problems and my own permutations, we come here to something which lies, this is part of the deep inner priestcraft. This is something that lies at the very heart of ritual. And that is that as human beings, we have this need to be part of something larger than ourselves. There is something in the wiring of the human brain that desires that oceanic experience, that escape from itself, that ecstasis, that standing outside of oneself. And ritual can provide this when we get out of our own skulls and enter into something larger than ourselves. Most of us all the time walk around stuck in our own heads, obsessed with our own thoughts and our own problems and our own presuppositions about things. But what ritual can offer us, or what the game can offer us, or what the show can offer us, or what the concert can offer us, is the ability to, for a moment, to enter into that temporary autonomous zone, that zone in which we have become part of something larger than ourselves, that place in which we are touching the center of things, the source of things, that oceanic experience. This is why ritual can work to transform, because then when we re-enter our own heads and our own thoughts and our own preoccupations, we re-enter them changed and renewed, so that we see things with new eyes. This is what gives ritual its transformative power. And that is why isolating people in the course of a ritual and making them line up and wait for their one-on-one interview with the goddess or whatever is not only wrong, but runs contrary to the very nature of how ritual works. It is precisely this sense of touching something larger than ourselves that gives ritual its ability to communicate that sense of touching mystery, which sadly is so much lacking in contemporary pagan ritual. And to this we will turn next. Read number 5, Think Tribally.